Welcome back, guys. It's Saturday. It's 90 minutes later. It's time. Let's chat ball. Welcome to 90 minutes later, guys, with reaction from all of today's Premiership games. Let's dive in. Welcome back, guys. It's Saturday, and this is 90 minutes later. It's time. Let's chat ball. Welcome to 90 minutes later, with reaction from all of today's Premiership games. Let's dive in. Okay, at the top there, my team. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. 3-1 to Aston Villa. Let's have a close look at the facts and figures available. Aston Villa, listen, I've said I'm a Palace fan. Regular viewers of the channel will know this fact. Palace, I don't know why we keep playing like this. We sit back, we try to absorb. You need to have players of a certain quality to do this. We took the lead 3 minutes into the second half. This is painful. Aston Villa, you have got to give this team credit. The amount of possession they had was insane. Let's have a look at the stats, which will prove my point. 67% possession. Listen, you had 2/3 of the ball. Aston Villa, you played us off the park. I thought we was going to sneak one and get a result. No. I'm going to come back to this a bit later. VAR, I want to talk to you about this. This system is outrageous. Anyway, let's do this. Aston Villa, well done. 88, 90, 90. Or more like 88, 95, 97, whichever it is. We took the lead. Edouard didn't deserve it. Sat back too far. The referee, VAR, like I said, I'll talk to you about it in a little while. Aston Villa, well done, guys. A lot of possession, passing us off the field, pushing us back towards our own goal. We got lucky with the first goal. Maybe Eze should have got his chip over Martinez. Maybe he should have played it across to the forward who was rushing in on goal. It would have been 2-0, but that's the Premier League for you. It's harsh. It's strong. My team, guys. Crystal Palace, away to Aston Villa. I want to talk to you about this a bit later. VAR. What's it all about? What is it for? Virtual assistant referee? Or is it virtually always wrong? Yeah, I know it's a W, but wrong. Anyway, Aston Villa. Let's have a look. The facts and figures. The scores on the doors. These don't lie. These are after the match. This is what matters. 1-0 up, Palace. 48th minute. 3 minutes into the second half. Edouard. Mateta gets the ball, goes down the wing, crosses it. Edouard puts the ball in the net. Up to that point, I think Villa had about 63% possession at half time. I'm a Palace fan. You might be able to hear it in my voice. VAR. We're going to talk later. Wait for it. It's going to be good. Aston Villa. Duran. This goal is going to be a goal of the season contender. I am telling you. This guy hit the ball so hard. People behind the goal left the ground. I'm not telling you. Cracking goal. Oh. Right. 90th minute. Lewis. 90th minute. Bailey. But it's more like 95th minute. Lewis. 98. 111 whatever minutes, due to the ongoing adding time thing, time wasting, etc, etc. Listen, I'm a Palace fan. You might be able to hear it in my voice. I want to talk to you about VAR a bit later. I'll get back to this. In the meantime, Aston Villa, well done. Played us off the park, pushed us back. We were very lucky to be 1-0 up. We should, however, have made it 2-0. Eze nearly, very nearly lobbed Martinez, but didn't. Should he have passed it across the goal to the player who was rushing in? Those are the decisions that make such a big difference. Sorry about that, guys. Just get it off the screen there. These are the decisions that have an impact on the Premier League. That's why it's the best league in the world. Sorry, guys. Just on my screen there. Like I said, Aston Villa, well done. Played us off the park. Majority of the possession. Deservedly took the 3 points. I'm going to come back to that one a bit later. I want to talk to you about a few things. Let's go back. Next one. Fulham 1, Luton 0. Luton. I'm not going to say they're a whipping, boys, because you know they deserve to be where they are. They have a good team because they've got in the Premier League. The Premier League is so viciously aggressive. It will whip you if you make one mistake. Fulham 1, Luton 0. Another loss at the end of the day for Luton. That's all they will be bothered about. They won't be thinking about what is the decisions, what happened. Luton, unfortunately, another loss. Let's have a look at for the stats on the day. Fulham, 78% possession. This is a hard league. It is very unforgiving. They will make you wish that you wasn't in this league sometimes. But the results speak for themselves. Fulham 1, Luton 0. 3 points go to Fulham. Luton, again, don't get any points. That's the way it is, guys. Next one. This one, Manchester United 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 3. Regular viewers to this channel will know I'm a Palace fan, but I'm bigging up Brighton this season. This team, they've lost a World Cup midfielder, a World Cup winning midfielder, and £100+ million midfielder. Are they missing them? No, they're not. Manchester United 1, Brighton 3. This team are deciding where the title goes this season. I'm a Palace fan, it hurts. I mean, deepest, darkest, East Sussex. These boys are around me. I feel like I'm being haunted. Manchester United 1, Brighton 3. Brighton 21, 53, 72. This team are deciding where the title goes this season. And teams like this team, the Tottenhams, the Aston Villas, are Arsenal considered a title contender this season? Yeah, okay, fair enough. They are. The title is either going to. I'm going to do a prediction in around 3 weeks. I think 6-8 games is enough. I'm going to tell you who's going to win, who's going to get relegated, who's going to struggle, unless something magical happens in the January transfer window. Brighton. Wow, this team is something else. How can you... 74,000. How can you lose your engine room and your best player, who's a World Cup winner, and you still perform like the way they have these first few games? How is that possible? Who is the person who is responsible for training these players? They must be unbelievable. De Zerbi is going to be picked off and he will go to a bigger team. He will struggle. Listen, sometimes the team you're at just works. De Zerbi, stay where you are. You're doing a great job. This Brighton team are going to finish in the top 5. You heard it here first. Oh, that hurts. Anyway, let's go back. Brighton, well done. Manchester United, not the team they used to be, but they got the points. Newcastle, Brentford. That's on right now. I'm watching it on my screen. It's 0-0 and we're approaching the 50th minute. If I see a goal, I will obviously let you know, guys. Next one. Tottenham 2, Sheffield United 1. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors. Richarlison. He had a few issues recently, didn't he? With his off-field shenanigans. Oh wow, I didn't realise Tottenham scored 2 last-minute goals. You have to give a team that scores late credit, and you have to give them a lot of credit when they score 2 late goals, which means they don't give up. Tottenham 2, Sheffield United 1, 62,000. I've been to this ground. The new Tottenham Stadium is something else. Sheffield United took the lead, 74. Sheffield United must have played out their skins to be. Oh wow. Possession, Tottenham 71%, Sheffield United 29%. They must have thought they'd be buying lottery tickets this evening with that amount of possession, and then you're winning 1-0. But Tottenham, they don't seem to be missing. Who's that Harry Kane guy? Harry Kane? I don't know. Some German guy, isn't he? Anyway, Richarlison, Kulusevski with late goals. What was that, guys? If you put in the comments down below, I'm not sure. Obviously, it wasn't 90 because it was 90 plus. How many minutes were played extra there? You ever look at the passes attempted? Tottenham obviously had a lot of ball, was moving it around. 572 passes, 510 completed. 510 out of 572. Only 62 passes went astray during the whole game. That's the team you have to give credit to. They were retaining possession, keeping the ball, looking to go forward. Exactly what Tottenham wanted to achieve, they got. Well done, Tottenham. Hardline Sheffield United, a team that many people consider to be one of the ones that may struggle this year, but they look like they were a fighting team. 29% possession, they managed to get us a goal. Defended probably very deep, and at the end, Tottenham found a way through, and then got what many consider might be a sucker goal. I haven't seen the goals yet. I'll have a look at those, but unlucky Sheffield United. Well done, Tottenham. On to the next one. West Ham. I was watching this one earlier on. West Ham 1, Manchester City 3. West Ham took the lead with Ward-Prowse on 10 minutes before half-time. But Man City, the team that we all know that they are, with a very annoying habit of coming back. Doku, I think that's his first goal for City. Silva and this Erling Haaland guy. Never heard of him myself. Who's he? Put your comments down below. Erling Haaland. Who is he? I think his brother played last season. Nah. Anyway, Erling Haaland. He's up to it again. Is he going for 40? 50? Is he going to break the Dixie Dean record? Wouldn't put it past him, would you? Let's have a look at the stats for this game, guys. West Ham, 31% possession. So leaves Man City with 69%. So you're always talking about in these games, one team has got like 2/3. It's annoying, that advert, isn't it? Why does it keep popping up? I'll have to do something about that in the next issue, guys. Sorry about that. West Ham, 86% pass possession. That is incredible. But look at Man City's, 93%. 69% possession, 93% pass accuracy, and 648 out of 696 passes completed that found their target. West Ham's is not too bad, is it? 309 passes, 267 met their target. Incredible. I had someone tell me that this was quite a bit of a dirty game. So we got 3 yellow cards for West Ham and 2 for Man City. That I heard that this could have been a game where there was a few sending off. So we'll have to have a look at that in my next one that I'll be doing on a Thursday, which is the review of the games. I'm going to try and give you a bit more of an update about that one. This was a game that I'll have to have a look. Is it as vicious as I was told it was? Or the officials are a bit card happy? I don't know. Anyway, West Ham 1, Manchester City 3. West Ham 1-0 up. Man City come back as they always do. And that Haaland chap, never heard of him myself. The early game, Wolves 1, Liverpool 3. Let's have a look. Scores on the doors. Wolves took the lead very early on. Hee-Chan Huang. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Maybe someone can put me wrong. Hee-Chan Huang. 7th minute. Early goal for Wolves. I was just on my way home from somewhere and I saw this alert pop up. Wolves took an early lead. Liverpool, as I previously mentioned with Manchester City, are one of those teams you cannot take your eye off. These teams, the Liverpools, not to a certain extent, not so much Chelsea anymore, but the Liverpools, the Arsenals, the Manchester Cities, the Tottenhams. These are the teams that are going to punish you. Brighton, put them in there. Oh, I know, it hurts. Palace fan here. Anyway, Liverpool are one of the teams that will hurt you if you make mistakes. Look at that, 55, 86, 90. They've got players that will hurt you and will keep coming at you. You make one mistake, it looks like you've been absolutely battered on the day. Maybe it wasn't. Put your comments in the box down below, Wolves guys. How did this game play out? I haven't seen the highlights, or don't know any details about this game. 3-1 to Liverpool. That's all that matters. 3 points go to Liverpool. Wolves took the lead. Liverpool won. That's it. End of story. Right. What I want to go back to, guys, is this game. I may have mentioned a few times that I'm a Palace fan. Can you see when these goals have been scored? 88th minute. John Duran. That is a goal of the season contender. He hit it so hard. If the net wasn't in the goal, it might have travelled a fair distance. It may well still be going. He hit that ball like he didn't want it anywhere near him, didn't he? It flew into the net. That is a goal of the season contender. Top 3, I'm telling you now, that's in the top 3. There's going to be quite some goal to beat this goal. It's a goal of the season. But what I want to talk to you about is VAR. Okay. Can anyone tell me what VAR, or rather, can anyone tell me what are the guidelines that VAR follow when they're making a decision? Okay. I'm a Palace fan. We got beaten today by the better team. Okay. Let me make that clear right now. We were very lucky to take the lead. We should have gone 2-0 up. Eze almost chipped Martinez. Maybe he should have played it across the goal to the player who was clear, had no one marking him. That doesn't matter. Game's over. There's nothing to talk about. We lost 3-1. However, I want to talk to you about VAR. Okay? This is the very technology that was brought in to make the game better, to assist the referee. This is the technology that was brought in to assist and aid the official for their on-field decisions. Okay? Now, viewers of this channel will know that I'm a passionate Crystal Palace fan. Just like you guys out there, I support my team through thick and thin. I'm not a fair weather fan. Aston Villa, you played us off the pitch today. But I want to talk to you about VAR. What is it for? We played Aston Villa today, and credit to them. Fair dues. They should have won, and they did. Basically, they played us off the park and had the vast majority of their possession, which is something that my team need to have a look at. But like I said, they played very well. But what I will not accept is a decision being made by a system that is not doing what it is there for. Okay? Now, as I said, I'm definitely not a sore loser. Okay? There's been plenty of times when we should have got a decision, but we didn't. Okay? I've been angry, just like you guys out there. Put you in your comments section down below the amount of times that your team has been affected by a system that is not foul safe, by a system that is not doing what it's put there for, that is clearly unfit for a purpose. Okay, in today's game, the referee gave a decision which was very harsh. Very harsh, not in the eyes of fans, but by the people who are commentating on the game. Okay, so before I let you go, I want to talk to you about VAR, Virtual Assistant Referee. Or is it virtually always wrong? Yes, I know it's a W, but for the purposes of this conversation, R is wrong. Virtually always wrong. Because every week there's a decision that is impacted and a game that is changed because of this system. Okay, this is the very technology that was brought in to make the game better. This is the technology that's brought in to assist and aid the official for their on-field decisions. Right, so, like I said, fair dues to Aston Villa. They played us off the park. It's over, but I can't have a system. And by the way, FIFA tried to put in place a system called the SAOT, which I can't say in one word because it doesn't come out correctly. But it's the semi-automated offside technology. by the way, that's the best way I've been able to say it all day long. Semi-automated offside technology. FIFA tried to put in place or engineer something that they can put in place that's better than VAR. They scrapped it because they can't. Now this is FIFA. This is the people who are running world tournaments. They can't do it any better than what VAR is. So is VAR not what it's there for? Can you make decisions when you haven't actually got any guidelines? I'm beginning to think that there's not, because every week there's one major decision that changes the outcome of a game. Right, today's one. As I said, you all know, regular viewers to this channel, that I am a Palace fan. I'll say it again. Villa played very well. I will not accept a decision made by a system that is not fit for purpose. That decision was very harsh. Very, very harsh in the extreme, because let's talk about what VAR is put there for, okay? It's embarrassing for the actual technology, surely. It's so cringingly wrong that not only because one set of fans is impacted by the very technology put in place to stop this absolute nonsense, VAR, let's get it straight, VAR is brought in to assist and aid the on-field official. That's their own wording. Assist and aid the on-field official. Right, so how come at least once every week we have a major decision impacting the outcome of the game, therefore changing the fortunes of said team, Team A, Team B, whichever? It's going to come down to one team is going to be affected, and it's going to change the fortune of that team. They may be getting into a final, they may be cup winners, they may be getting relegated for the season. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, but anyway, the factors that are deciding what should be a straight yes or no decision have no actual guidelines which they have to follow. Okay, so this is in the game itself. Is it being assisted or hampered by what is a system that is clearly unfit for the actual purpose it's put in place for? Major decisions are being left to human error of the official on the day. That's acceptable. We all make mistakes. But at our end, the fans' end, VAR decide they will have a look and then decide that they can't make their own mind up. That's number one. So who's assisting who? They then pass it back to the on-field official, number two, who has already made his decision, number three. He is now asked to have a rethink and to have a second viewing of said incident with the assistance of technology available to him. That's number four. The official is now asked to go and stand in front of a screen where they are being either A, asked to reconsider as VAR can't make their own minds up, alert, siren, this shouldn't be happening because VAR, you are brought in to make this decision and to assist the ref, not give him back his own decision. I'm making a decision. Have I got it wrong? VAR, can you help me? Yeah, we'll have a look at it. We don't know. We're going to pass it back to you. Pardon? Are you assisting me or are you giving it back to me? Which one is it? Are you going to give me assistance or are you going to now ask me to go and have a look at a screen? So the ref has made his decision. We played table tennis. You have a look at it. Oh, I don't know. You have a look at it. So the ref's now being asked to reconsider as VAR can't make their own mind up. Okay, so he's now gone across the pitch. He's now unsure whether he's made the right decision. So who is assisting who? I'll say it again. Aston Villa played us off the pitch. We didn't deserve nothing from the game. We would have been very lucky to get away with a 1-1. I would have accepted a point from Villa Park. Very good team. But what I want to talk to you about is not that. It is this system. I've already done a video on this, by the way. You can look for VAR and FIFA's version, the SAOT, have a look for that video. It's incredibly flawless. It's not solving a damn thing. It's ruining the game. How can you take 4 minutes, which the on-field official did, to have a look at the decision? Okay, this is while he's got an VAR guy in his ear who already hasn't decided, is it not? I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But ref, you have another look. So is the ref now being put under pressure to change his mind? And by the way, there's a panel of guys in suits that look at these decisions and then go, you made the wrong decision there, ref. We're going to ban you for next week. 1 minute. Wait, stop. Are you telling me the ref's in charge? Or are VAR in charge? Because 1 week, the ref's going to go, well, hold on a minute. I made my on-field decision. So what are these guys in suits going to do? They're going to ban VAR for a week? Are they going to put them down to a game in the championship? That's what happens to referees, doesn't it? You hear it. The ref, etc., game has been took off of duty for a 1 week. Well, hold on a minute. The ref's made an on-field decision. The VAR has had a look at it. You're meant to be assisting the ref. Let's be quite clear about what's going on here. VAR, I'm the referee. I've had a look at the decision. It happens like that. That's what happens in football. We all know what football's about. We all know what happens on the pitch. Pulling the shirt, etc., etc. It doesn't matter. That's what VAR is brought in place for. And by the way, you have a look at Aston Villa's penalty. There's players encroaching on the penalty box. But, like I said, I don't want to be coming across as a sore loser. It will come across that way. But VAR is brought in for these reasons. Encroachment in the penalty box. Was it picked up? No. VAR pass things backwards and forwards. It's not solving a damn thing. It's ruining our game. A referee made a decision. VAR, you need to have another look at it because we're not happy. Well, hold on. Is the ref going to... Oh, hold on. If I don't make the right decision here, am I going to be banned next week? Am I going to be going to do a lower league game? What's the ref meant to do? He can't decide. But in the meantime, when he's talking to VAR guys, who, by the way, let me say it again, who can't make their own mind up, who's assisting who? Okay? It's not clear and obvious. It's a rubbish system. FIFA tried to make their own one up. They couldn't do it. You know why? Because it's the people's game. It's decisions that are made by people. It's a game played by people, not by machines. Red lines, blue lines on a pitch. Get out of our game. You're ruining it. Come up with a better system. Don't take 4 minutes to make a decision. Anyway, like I said, look, Aston Villa, you're above us. Well done, guys. We look forward to playing you at the Palace. Have a look at the table there, guys. Man City in the top. Tottenham, Liverpool, Brighton. I'm telling you, I don't know. I've got a feeling about this team, and I don't like saying it. This is a team that I don't even want to talk about them. Anyway, full position doesn't exist for this week, okay? Palace, we're still there in 8th. If we'd have got the 3 points, we'd still be where we are now. So, but a loss is a loss. Doesn't sit well with me. We need to start fixing up our game. Our approach is not good. You can't go tick-a-taka when you can't play tick-a-taka football. Get better players. Let's have a look down the bottom there. Everton yet to play. Burnley, Luton, who are my... I'm looking out for these teams. They're struggling. Chelsea, what are they doing down there? It's just, it doesn't seem right. Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, what are they doing there? Newcastle, as I said, playing at the moment. They've just scored, actually. They're now leading 1-0. Not sure who scored that goal because you might have noticed, I've been ranting a little bit. Luton. Look out for the next video. Guys, I'm gonna drop my predictions. 5 games is enough. 6 games is plenty. But what I will say, guys, My name's Baller, and I'm done. That was I Chat Ball. Until next time, see ya.